No, Jamaica, big man thing. Me tired of the Prime Minister, you know. Me tired of Andrew. Look from when the man for call election and the man afraid. Andrew, you never say you're ready. You never say you're ready and third term loading. Why is it that you can't call the election so that you can secure a third term?
Me see the Prime Minister wife up on stage like she make a speech at some rally or something. And me see this gentleman, you know, come and hug up the woman round her waist, you know. And me here say the Prime Minister wife, you know.
Leave right. You know look good power now. You can't win the general election, man. Me tell you the truth, man. You're out on the reach, man. Just compare the PNP campaign trail against one campaign trail. And stop calling it workers meeting. Because you know workers meeting nothing. A campaign and not a campaign. Would be a lies and false narrative and blame game. You see, come back and hurt, you know. When you do it in the local election, I'm a warning about it.
Welcome to BC Entertainment.
So some people, welcome back to each channel. Big up on yourself and open up a blessed and a wonderful day. And if you're new to each channel, you don't know what to do. Some people have a TikToker goes by the name Jason J. And Jason J say yo Andrew only is afraid for call the election because him know that the people them are go vote him out. But viewers, me are gonna make you hear that man officer stick around. Also inside this video we have a man attack about Juliet Holness after one of our team member them. You don't know our car down and I hug her up. And my people Juliet Holness they feel uncomfortable, so she end up a walk out the man, and that video was on Juliet Holness birthday. You see me. But my viewers, I'm gonna make you hear that man officer, so stick around. Also have, you don't know, the one and only hardball, and my people hardball strike again, and hardball I make the JLP know that them can't win the general election. My people, we are jump right into the video, so pray this.
No, Jamaica, big man thing. Me tired of the Prime Minister, you know. Me tired of Andrew. Look from when the man for call election and the man afraid. Andrew, you never say you're ready. You never say you're ready and third term loading. Why is it that you can't call the election so that you can secure a third term? No, the last time you call election, it was 1 year before the election due, in the middle of COVID, and after that a whole heap of people dead. Whole heap of people dead. And you remember that? You're never afraid to call it then. So why are you waiting to the end? Why are you carrying the election down to the wire, Andrew Holness? You know, say you're ready, and the people might jump around and I say third term, but you're afraid. Why are you afraid to call the general elections? There are people waiting in the diaspora to buy them ticket for come down for vote out in Andrew. Andrew, are you we are waiting pan? We are waiting on you, and the patience is running out, and we are asking you kindly, Dr. the Most Honorable Prime Minister, for a few more days of Jamaica, please call the elections so that Mark Golding can be our next Prime Minister. The word is love.
Yo, me I gotta say something, man. I know say some man might forward for me and I'll burn me out. But me no business. Some of women must know how to behave, you know. We behave at them inappropriate sometimes. Cause me see the Prime Minister wife up on stage like she make a speech at some rally or something. And me see this gentleman, you know, come and hug up the woman round her waist, you know. Hold the woman round her belly from behind her, you know, and come and hold her round her waist, round her belly, you know. And all the lady are try to walk away and try to move out of the position. The man a go at her same way in a bridging, like him now pick up so the woman uncomfortable with it in front of the big old public. And me here say the Prime Minister wife, you know. You say for the dog for me woman. But, yo, some of we don't know how to behave, you know. Some of we as man don't know how to behave with self, you know. Yeah, man, you know to cut it off.
Leave right. You know look good power now. You can't win the general election, man. Me tell you the truth, man. You're out on the reach, man. You're out on the reach. Just compare the PNP campaign trail against one campaign trail. And stop calling it workers meeting. Because you know workers meeting nothing. A campaign and not a campaign. Would be a lies and false narrative and blame game. You see, come back and hurt, you know. When you do it in the local election, I'm a warning about it. But warn the government about it, say, stop the false narrative, Mr. Andrew Holness. Stop blaming the PNP for your failure. Your 9 year of failure, you can't put it with the 18 year. A year, 9 year. You fail the Jamaican people, they're miserable. You watch try use 8 months to make up. You lost in a 9 year. Not gonna happen. The false narrative, the bragging, the self-praise, the Jamaican people, them just totally tired of it. Because you say you have 250 achievements, but still you come on the campaign trail and you blame the PNP them, you cuss the PNP them, you attack the PNP them, but you not attack the PNP them with none of the achievement. You can't tell me about crime reduction. Because if the Prime Minister go say they have it in a planning, because I listen to one clip, you know. They have it in a planning for years, how to get down the crime. And Mr. Prime Minister, remember we said, where's the crime plan and where you said to it? There's no crime plan. Duh. Remember? There is no crime plan. Duh. The Prime Minister, remember that? And that's why I really, one time I say this man, I move like one fish in a car, and we are picking the behavior weird, you know. Duh. What kind of style that? See? And for the whole entire consecutive 7.5 years, Andrew Holness work with state of emergency, and the crime just arise. Now, I'm going to show you Andrew Holness is a big body hole. I'm going to say it without apology. In the state of emergency where the PNP then fight it, I'm going to break it down to you know. The PNP then fight it. In the law, in 2023, come down to 2024, because they say it go against the people and constitution. Right. The people never get abused from the system. And no crime not solved. The crime will increase more. In a state of emergency, man a murder man in a state of emergency. Police don't run the corner, this man a shoot man, so. In a state of emergency, you know. So, we see crime on the highest we ever seen in the history of Jamaica. Under Andrew Holness administration. From 2022, from 2021 till 2024, we never see crime spikes in a Jamaica under a state of emergency. Everybody I tell the Prime Minister say it's not working, and I tell the people them say it work. And the more state of emergency in try to use him go a court for the constitution just to implement state of emergency in Jamaica. And remember, and the crime now go down, the crime will go up more. See? As one could shooting take place so in lockdown the community, state of emergency. So the government them knows the state of emergency. Can I tell you which part I'm going to have the state of emergency to, you know? And I say, boy, in police just pop up in your community and lock off all of the access point them and the and things. So many all access point lock off. And I say indeed, he might tell you say he might come with state of emergency tomorrow 5 o'clock in the morning at Chilani. So the gunman them have time to lift up and take with themselves. Since you know who start the state of emergency, Jamaica, Mark Bolin. And you don't have the interference of the government. It's all about the police officers them now. Them have to come with for them strategy and plan. And you see from the state of emergency done. We know how cause crime for go down to, you know. Cause 150 160 about 163 you the police them murder, you know. And we are call it murder. Cause it's no evidence of shootout or where the police officers them life was in danger. We see some of the clips them where they execute the youth them. So we know what make the crime go down too. That's a part of it too. The 160 odd youth them where the police them take with their life. That's a part of it too. But nothing that. It's if when the government no interfere, stop for Mark Bolin prevent Andrew Holness from stop interfere in the police them work. Unless the police them recover the gun them. You know, so the police them catch a bad man them. Because the police them work off of them on information, off of them on investigation. Them call the shots themselves, then I make Andrew Holness call the shots no more. And it bear with fruit. I mean, I have to salute all of the police them way and do the work and I get the result. They never did get the result in the state of emergency. Talk truth, Jamaica. The result where the government, where the police them achieve over the last 6 months. Put it there so. They never achieved this, they never achieved that under the state of emergency for much year. 4 consecutive years. State of emergency and where the police them achieve in a space of 6 months. They not achieve that in the 4 year. Them catch the most wanted man. Right about now. Them have to carve guns off of the blood class street like a wow. That never happened in a state of emergency. How Andrew Holness should take credit for the hard work of the police woman and soldier them, and policeman and woman and soldier them put in. It's so mentally say this man take credit off of and take all the PNP them credit to blood clot. 3 things that where PNP them do. So let me tell you something, man. Jamaica only can't stand them make Andrew Holness deceive. They all know me here come out with no form of innovation plan. And that are concerning to nobody. I don't hear the man emphasize on food security. What kind of equipment them are carrying you got import into the country. So the farmers them have access to state of the art farming equipment. I never hear the government talk them to see the bomb yet, you know. Remember say I'm me and the blogger emphasizing on food security, healthcare, education and community intervention. Me, from Blood Clot 2020, me advocate for that. The hunger blogger. Me say it without apology. The hunger blogger, every blog, me advocate for them something there. Me never hear the government for the 9 years say, look here, we are going to import 100 tractor. And you must know how you are going to disperse them to farmers in Jamaica. Because you are secure, you deal with food security. You never hear the government funding this. No machine to make the farming industry more easier. This government don't invest in a fishery, no farming. What I tell me say? For the 9 years, everybody community look the same way for the 9 years. Even look worse for the 9 years. Worse. What the government do for the community? Nothing. The education system did what? 88% in the CXC in the Caribbean. And since Andrew One is coming up power, it dropped to 12%. That's a good management. I'm going to tell you something, Jamaica. You see, if Andrew One had the power to continue with the state of emergency, not for them PNP meeting will not keep. Because film target was to lock down the PNP constituency then. So, that state of emergency. So Mark Woolley know when they're doing it. Let me tell you, you see why they can't beat Mark Woolley? Mark Woolley is a strategy man. Andrew One is that plan to use the state of emergency and keep PM man to create havoc in the PNP constituency them. So I know say so them are going to say the PNP constituency them full of violence, so them are going to have state of emergency to keep the peace in the constituency them. So the Jamaican people that hardly say PNP them a campaign. And I'm mostly the liberate to that campaign. So you just spin the narrative there in the people in head say yes, the PNP not so strong. But true they not have the state of emergency at them disposal again. Listen me, you know. Them not have the state of emergency at them disposal again. The PNP them can campaign freely. If you can do, look at Andrew One is campaign meeting them versus the PNP in everyone of the same division where they going on. Every time the PNP pass through is a tsunami. Every time the Liberal pass through they have a crowd. Some of the time they don't have a crowd, but they have a crowd. But every time the PNP them pass through, a tsunami everywhere. And true Andrew Holness not have the state of emergency at his disposal and get fucked. Because he don't have no powers again for lock down the PNP constituency then. A lie me I tell Jamaica, tell me if I lie me I tell. Ciao again. Jamaica. The way how Daryl Bars them get beaten, you see them a chat the up on the platform. Instead of come here, instead of them come and I tell the people them about new innovation, new technology where them will make the people them lifestyle more easier, new adventure in a different areas to grow the economy, because the economy now grow over the last 2 years. See? And Daryl Bars say the PNP them see power slip on them. You see when you have some people where now listen, because not everybody in the crowd don't. And not everybody in the crowd illiterate and can't read. There are enough people in the crowd can read. Enough of the supporters in the liberal crowd, they see them in Central Kingston. Them in a good job. Them a go high school, them a go university, them a go call center. And you have a couple done said the night said we're ignorant, they don't listen. But the thing is, the whole entire crowd do not listen. It take Channel 5 years to listen to everything what the politician them say. And that's something to get to know what the politician them say. Because Channel is the blogger where break down the politician them argument and present it to Uno. Daryl Vaz say the PNP them say power have slipped before them. No Jamaica. And who in the power? And who see power slip before them? I grab Mark Woolley and grab on the power. And Andrew One see power slip from him. So I don't know how Daryl Vaz come with that the argument there. Andrew One is Mark Woolley in the power. Who have everything to lose? Mark Woolley have nothing to lose. If Mark Woolley even try to lose the election, then put it away there. If he may even try hard to lose that general election, you see, Mark Woolley still going to be the leader of the party. He don't have nothing to lose. But Andrew One is going to lose the general election. And he's going to lose the leadership of the party. And he's going to lose in the court with the Integrity Commission. Who have everything to lose there, so? Who more desperate for power? Because at the power, Andrew Holness have a save him right about now. You know. If somebody want normal MP, Andrew Holness rascal in a prison now. Let me tell you something, Labour, right? You see, if Andrew Holness was a normal MP like Daryl Vaz them and Fly Green them, that put all their jail right now. And the Prime Minister office are saving rascal. So, I don't know how this a dirty drunk you go talk about the PMP them desperate. Desperate with what? Them have nothing to lose. Them in a court with the Integrity Commission. They have corruption and plague them. They have 10 illicit and 10 illicit criminal in a them party, a shield with Gagada. Daryl Vaz, if you hush your bomb like you can't chat to idiot. But when you come out on the street and I chat off your mouth, channel is here enough to break up your argument them, you know. Jamaica, make you listen to some more nonsense this bad mind man attack. Cause this boy is a bad mind boy, you know. To him bad mind to blood clot him out in face shape like I want a fucking shovel.
Day by day, because of their bad mind actions.
What kind of bad mind action? You have to tell the people them what kind of action the PMP them bad mind with. You don't have to just talk out of your food mouth, brother. Cause if you come show the Jamaican people them how much you pay for one of the bus them. The old bus them, and not the JUTC bus them. The JUTC bus them nice and clean. Me I thought the school bus. Cause when I take the school bus and I use it run campaign. But bad mind bounce against that. Cause that no you never carry the school bus them for that. You never carry the school bus them for the picking of them. Not for run campaign. I know, well I know. The people them never be the people them never careful in a 016. And Daryl Vaz, the people them never careful in a 020. You think the blood clot, rascal, clot people, them are going to make the same rascal mistake again? Them more careful than any other time. And the people them want to hear where your Prime Minister cannot call him a run funny. And me want him make the Parliament dissolve. You know want him dissolve that I will show you say, alright, and no, Jamaica, in the whole entire campaign, and who you see I push violence? And who are urging people to go protest against the human rights people? The Prime Minister himself. Who tell the people them say a war? Desmond Mackenzie, Juliet Cuthbert. And this a blood clot, shovel face blood clot boy. I talk about gunshot and fire. And people now run up and down. And police now blood clot, trail out a blood clot. Man, one police car did it. And him could have had the time in the heat of gunshot. Go and talk to police. So who instigate violence in the country? Andrew Holness team. And your Prime Minister never come out disassociate himself and the violence them where for him member them a blood clot preach on this campaign trail. This campaign them a preach more violence than anything and them a try urge on their supporters if you go picture with the PMP them. I'm going to some video tonight to say brother, people are gonna shit up themselves. You know, I want to bring in the 80s. And the 80s was so violent under Siaga administration. That's why Siaga lose the election. Because be a violence go on under Siaga administration. Remember Siaga said in the 80s, 1980 when he said, them can't win the election but they can't lose the war. Siaga cup the 80s, Daryl Vaz. The 70s was the best. The 70s was the best. Siaga cup the 80s. You can't talk to the Labour them because they don't really know more than physics. They don't know about physics. So they don't know about their history. So Daryl Vaz, nobody can try them blood clot. 1976. Let me tell you something, Daryl Vaz. You see, me a 77 baby. And my mother make me know so when she got hospital to have me. She never want to leave hospital because it come like a hotel she there. She get a nice 3 meals. In our China plate. Bed access was there. We never had no bad road in the 70s. 76, no bad road in Jamaica, no violence in Jamaica. When you hear about violence in the 70s, a one man get cut. A knife was the order the day in the 70s, Daryl Vaz. Don't try to tell the people them fuckery. And in the 80s when Siaga come in and start married pad with sugar, pad with rice, pad with flour. The history is there. Siaga the hunger. When the Labour Right Party come in a power Jamaica, poverty climb. Anytime the PMP come in a power, poverty reduce. As the right now poverty high again, you know. And poverty level is low and the portion administration for Andrew is coming. Poverty high. So therefore they can't tell you nothing. Siaga fuck up the 80s. You see me? Siaga win the 83 election and pan this health broke loose. The man locked down every institution with the PMP them up enough for to uplift the country. How the fuck that advisor talk to? How we talk to? Remember say after the Hurricane Gilbert now, Siaga in a power. What Siaga do with the zinc them when he lose the blood clot election against PJ Patterson? When do with them that advisor? Dump them in the sea. So you can't talk certain things and make channel here, you know. Because we are history people, you know. Remember, say, Monty Perkins, they used to sit down and listen, you know. I want to tell you that advice. I'm Monty Perkins, me learn from, you know. I want to tell you.